Vederian Lowe, tackle out of University of Illinois. And I just want to start by saying how ecstatic I am that the Minnesota Vikings, decided to pick me up. I'm, as you guys may know or may not know my story, I have a lot riding on my shoulders, with my wife and my children and my brother and whatnot. And they've really prepared me into stepping into, this new fashion of life, this next step of life. I'm going to give Minnesota everything I got. From day one, I'm going to step in and be productive in any. So I just want to thank everyone again who came into this decision to draft me in the Minnesota staff room. I really appreciate it, and you're going to get everything I have.
We'll go to Andrew.
Yeah, Vederian, could you just tell us a little bit more about your story? We heard from a Vikings scout who had said you're kind of been through a lot in life, and this kind of helped mature you and prepare you for this kind of moment here. And tell us a little bit more about what got you to this point.
Yeah, so I have a wife and I have two young boys, about to be 3 and 1 years old, and then I also have full guardianship of my younger brother, who's 15 right now, and definitely have my ups and downs in life, and I've been through the ringer as terms as facing adversity and whatnot, and it's done nothing but help make me the man that I am today. I think that everything that I went through has helped put me in this position, and it's got me this far, and it's got me to Minnesota, and I'm just so happy that they believed in me enough to draft me, and I'm going to make sure that I give them everything I got day in and day out.
Matthew.
Hi, Vederian. They talked a little bit about just you having some positional value. Do you have a kind of sense for what a transition might be, or what you might have to learn to become position flexible at the next level?
No, I don't have any concerns. I deem myself as very coachable, and I'm going to go into every day willing to learn. Willing to learn any and everything that the coaches need me to learn. If they need me on the right side or on the left side, I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to be a key contributor to the offensive line and to the team. So I personally think that the transition from the college to the pros and to the Minnesota line room won't be too difficult, because I know every day I'm going to give it everything I got and make sure I'm coachable.
Lindsay?
Hi, Vederian. Congratulations and welcome to the team. I'm just curious with your brother, obviously that's a unique situation with having full guardianship of him, but what is your guys' relationship like, and what has it been like to share that moment with him today and with your sons?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and my brother, we're polar opposites. I'm, the sports guy. I've always been the sports guy. He's always been, the smart kid. He likes video games and stuff like that. So we're definitely polar opposites. But I haven't really had the time to just sit down and celebrate with my family just yet. But I know it's gonna be really fun. We're all very happy. We're all very happy that we're gonna be in Minnesota.
Greg?
Coach Smith had complimented your leadership, your maturity. Just wondering where that comes from in you, like who you try to pattern your leadership from, and then what you maybe learned from playing under him that prepares you for this level.
Yeah, so my leadership ability came from within. When I finally, when I had my kids and had my family, being a dad, being a husband, being a leader of a household, that's how I developed my leadership traits. Not wanting to see my household, fail in the morning, to put my household in the best position possible. And I want to do the same with my teammates, with my team. And I think that it went hand in hand. I think that, just me maturing and becoming a father and a husband helped me become a leader on the field as well. So that's definitely how I stepped into that role. I didn't really try to pattern, my leadership techniques or anything after anyone. It was kind of, I kind of carry myself, how I'm a father to my children and how I expect a lot of them, my kids and whatnot. That's kind of how I went into, practice and whatnot, just expecting more out of my teammates just as much as I'm expecting more out of myself.
Ben?
Yeah, Vederian, just wanted to ask you a little bit more about your younger brother. What were the circumstances that led to you assuming full guardianship of him?
So our mother passed away in 2019, just unexpectedly. And yeah, so it was my mom, my grandmother, and my brother that were all living together. And my mom passed away, and my grandmother, she was very old. She needed, medicine daily, and my mom was the one taking care of our grandmother. day to day, so that she wouldn't have to go into a nursing home and whatnot. And my brother kind of had to start picking that up. It was just him and my grandmother after my mom passed away, and our cousin, she would come check in, but my brother was doing the day to day now that my mom wasn't there. So he was about 12 years old at the time, 12 or 13. And I was just, that's to me, that's just not the life a 12 or 13-year-old should be living. No one should have to take care of their granny at that age. You should be able to be a kid, and you deserve to have you deserve to have a regular childhood just like everyone else. So me and my wife came together and decided to take him out of that situation, and we thought that we could give him a better life with a more structured household and whatnot.
Chris.
Yeah, hey, thanks for doing this. Welcome to Minnesota. What do you think of the Big Ten flavor of the Vikings they're drafting today? 3 of the last 4 players, including yourself, have been out of the Big Ten. Have you been paying attention to that?
Yeah, I definitely have. I'm definitely excited, just to see that the Big Ten is getting some love. But yeah, I'm more focused on, my family and, my situation, and I'm just ready to get to work up in Minnesota.
All right. Thanks, Vederian.